Jackpot.
Appreciate you guys waiting. But Tony is right. I did not expect that.
But I had my speakers way too high because I had Twitch down and then Discord up. Anyway, yeah. What up?
Oh my god, bro, that was priceless. That was priceless reaction. Again, thank you guys so much for staying back. Because behind the scenes, I had to do some other things. But we are finally got ourselves a second episode of button mashing. If you guys do not know what button mashing is, this is where a mini podcast of what I do and asks around the FGC, just generic questions about themselves, and I feel like it's like a small interview. I feel like
Jackpot.
there's not much. It's not much to really know the person or the individual. Instead of just gameplay or like what they play and whatnot, I think this is a great idea to just give them an introduction, just tell them a little bit more about themselves, just general facts. And so as you guys can see, we have my brother here, the Generation Flex brethren from Florida, Bikini Man himself, Foxhound. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Introduce myself? I mean, you already done did it, man. I feel like we are. I'm a teacher by day and a commentator in TO community. I'm gonna call it a Florida community leader by night. I will put myself out there to say over the past 9 months, I've been heading up a lot of content, and now I did 3 events last week. Well, this week if you count lore battles happening yesterday, which was fire. Florida First to Tens on Thursday, and then we're gonna do Fly Tech tomorrow on Tuesday. That's 3 separate events that I'm curating. So I guess I'm kind of content creator, but I wouldn't really consider myself a streamer yet. Like I'm not hosting. I'm not like doing what you were just doing and streaming on Twitch your ranked stuff, which I plan to do more. But you know me, I'm doing so much with the event creation and the communication and the conversation with organizing that I have trouble playing during the week. But yeah, that's me, I guess, in a nutshell.
Yep, and that is really him. He's definitely more like a content creator, but in the event organizer aspect. I think that's the best way to describe. Also, hype man. Can't forget hype man. We gotta add that.
You already know.
Yes, we do. But again, so we're gonna start the questions. So again, this is button mashing. So what this is, guys? I asked 20 general questions right here in this book. I wrote them down. And it's just, you gotta think of the spot, and also I will be timing you guys right here on my phone. In the end, we'll see how it goes. Tony, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1. How many instruments can you play?
2.
Favorite matchup in Tekken?
Yoshi Bryan.
Favorite sport?
Football.
Do you watch any other esports other than fighting games?
No.
How many tattoos do you have?
3.
What's your favorite animal?
Dog.
Most underrated superhero?
Ooh. Green Lantern.
Least favorite genre of music?
Least favorite genre of music? Pop.
Favorite commentator?
Me. I mean, oh man. It's between Steve and Eris.
First commentary gig?
First commentary gig was Juicy Online back in December or November. I can't remember, but it was about a year and just a little bit over a year ago.
Favorite alcoholic beverage?
Orange Blossom Pilsner, baby.
Mm-hmm. What's your pet peeve?
When people call me buddy.
Least favorite workout?
Least favorite workout? Man, I love working out, but oh gosh, that's hard. Dips. I hate doing dips.
Agreed. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, who would it be?
Jim Carrey.
How many hours is a good amount of sleep?
For me, is 6.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, Princess Bride, Big Trouble in Little China, or Young Frankenstein?
What makes you angry?
Um, when I have to tell people things multiple times.
Cookies or brownies? Both is not an answer.
Brownies, easy.
What's the worst surprise you got?
The worst surprise. All right, so we did the Secret Santa for class last December, and they, I entered the Secret Santa and I went in and put some thought about the gift that I got put in, and I told people, I was like, all right, whatever you guys do not buy me a cup. I have so many different freaking cups. I have so many mugs. It's unfathomable the amount of cups that I have, right? And then I get the Secret Santa gift, and you know what happened? Cup.
What's your what's your go-to fast food?
Go-to fast food, Taco Bell. Easy.
And time. Damn, you went into those questions, but it's your time, bro.
What was the time? 2 minutes and 41?
You got 2 minutes and 41. you went in.
Is that a good time? I run that Family Feud squad, man. I'm ready to go. Survey says head ass.
I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. Considering that it's only you and Christian that did it, I think this was pretty good.
Word. It made me wanna. It definitely made me want to think about, like, sometimes I'm like, who cares? But other times it's like, oh no, that's actually like a critical part of my upbringing, like Big Trouble in Little China and Princess Bride.
Bro, I did not expect Princess Bride at all.
Really, bro?
Yeah, I did not.
My humor is all over Princess Bride. Hella puns, rhymes, freaking just wacky out of nowhere kind of stuff. True love. Come on, baby.
Again, I don't watch movies. You know that. I do remember watching Princess Bride, but not really much. But were there any questions where, like, that caught you off?
I want to say yes, but my brain is going. You know what? When you ask me, do I watch anything else esports other than
Fighting games?
Fighting game stuff, I was like, wow, I really don't. Although technically, back when I was doing my training for calculus, I was watching like the world first battle for Azeroth, Ashara, kill or something like that. So that's kind of esports where they do like speed runs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's esports.
Yeah,
I definitely love watching speed runs.
Yeah, I think I would count speed runs. It brings out a lot of people, and people have world records on it, and they get paid for it.
I would definitely do speedrun commentary if I had a little bit of knowledge. Metal Gear speedrun knowledge is pretty simple for me, I want to say. So I think I could just go a little bit further in my knowledge and be able to serve that community. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a pretty big one out there too, actually.
Sure.
So maybe that'll happen. Maybe not this year, but
we'll see. The road is much open, my friend. What did you think? How did you think about this experience?
I liked it, honestly. Like, it's good things. Like, it's good to be able. You already know when I create like the player profiles for the exhibitions, I try to make it so that people learn more about people and try to humanize people and stuff, because like people just see buttons on a screen sometimes, and that's just not the person. Right. And you want to get closer to understanding people and getting that offline experience where you get to like talk to people and meet people and feel how they are as like a person, It's hard to recreate, but more information about the person obviously is better.
For sure. Well, Zach said that I would have to give this to you to grade, so I'll give this to you when I see you next. But this is the interesting part. So, who do you want to nominate to want to take part in button mashing?
Okay, well, I have a name that comes to mind, but he's your cousin, so I'll leave that one
Yeah,
out.
that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
No. I want to nominate Shy the Ruler.
Okay.
No way, Shiesty. The 7-3 assassin, the microphone assassin of Kissimmee. I want to nominate that man because I have a feeling that he's got a lot of things that we don't know about him and his lifestyle. And I think I would like to know some of that stuff.
I think that's fair. That is fair. Is there anyone else? Or is it just Shy?
I think, man, you know, really, it's these Florida people that you feel like you know, but you don't know. Like, I don't even think about things like that sometimes. You know, some of the questions that you asked, and like, for a lot of people, those are like really big things to them. Like anything at all could be just super huge for somebody, like sports or something. Like you never know who's a huge basketball head. Like Eddie Future Beats, he's
Yep.
a huge sumo head, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
Like-
I remembered him talking about that.
But I would probably say I'd like to learn more about Brandon's son, B-Son. I
B-Son.
know quite a bit about B-Son, but I'd like to hear some of the answers to these questions that he's got on here. The Yoshi Killer, one of the top 3 Yoshimitsus in the country. I'd probably put him, based on me playing versus him and seeing his play in tournament, I would say that he's definitely top 3. I would put him at top 1 from my list, and maybe top 2 if Jumanji's in that mix. It's indescribable, I would say, the difference between those two. So.
All right. So we got Tony's call out is Shy the Ruler and B-Son.
Sorry.
Tony, you got any last words if you want to say goodbye?
This was very helpful for me. I was kind of going through a little bit of a anxiety session here, and this, you know, like it was like a grounding experience almost. You know, when they tell you to like name 3 things in the room or something like that, and it's like, name 20 things about yourself, and I was just like, oh, okay. So it was actually very therapeutic for me. Also, right before this, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do this. And he's like, oh, this is gonna take like no time at all. And I was like, word. So don't make any excuses out there, people. You can spare a couple of minutes to get on the mic and let people know what you're about out there. All right.
Yes, sir. And that is it gonna be for both of us. We're gonna let Tony out the call, and I will transition back. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Tony, it's been a pleasure.
Always. Ow!